Hey everyone, it's Maggie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some Irish dancing life hacks. So the first hack that I have is how to break in new shoes. I know that everyone has their own tips and methods that help themselves the best, but one thing that I find very helpful when I break in new shoes is not wearing socks. I know that a lot of people wear fuzzy socks to try to stretch the leather of the shoe out, and although that is very helpful, I find myself only going a few minutes before my feet are aching and cramping and I need to change them. I find that when I wear no socks, my feet get, more comfortable in them faster, and I find that I'm able to last way longer, which helps the tip of the shoe get worn down faster. Also, I take the sole out of the shoe to make more room for my foot. Usually the soles end up getting ripped out one way or another, so I just take them out right away. And I find that that's the most comfortable way to wear your hard shoes when you break them in. And I also find that wearing, then when you change back into socks and you have, the no sole in your shoe, it gives you more room, and I don't know, I just find it more comfortable, but that's just me. When we're still on the topic of hard shoes, one way that I make sure to clean my shoes before I go on stage is to just take a damp washcloth and wipe the bottoms of them. This just helps me wipe away any carpet fibers, anything that might be on the bottom, to make sure that I don't slip. Obviously it's, not just dependent on this washcloth, it obviously depends on the surface of the stage and stuff, but I feel like this definitely helps me feel more confident in the fact that I'm not going to slip because I wiped away anything that might have been on the bottom of it. So the next hack is just something that I do to keep organized. This is a carabiner with hair ties on it, and it's just an easy way for us to keep track of all the hair ties. It's a carabiner that we only use for feshes. I do not take off the hair ties for anything else, and then we don't have to go keep buying hair ties every single competition. We know which ones hold my hair because all the strong ones that we want to use are on this carabiner, and I just find that it's a lot easier to keep track of than keeping all of the hair ties in a plastic bag. So yeah. Another thing that I do to keep organized is keeping a fesh checklist. So I know that some of you may just have a mental checklist, maybe you might have a quick one in your phone, but this really helps me because I have literally listed out every single specific product. I don't just say makeup case, I have every single thing in my makeup case, and same with hair, and I even have extras like phone charger, sweat towel, water, snacks. I have literally listed out every single thing that I could think of because I went through a really bad phase of just forgetting stuff for feshes, and I am never really that person, and then all of a sudden I forgot my donut one day and I forgot tape one day, and it was just a mess. So I went home, I made this list, and I haven't forgotten stuff since. The next one might be a little weird because I don't know how many of you actually struggle with this, but I know that a lot of the time when I get off stage, I just go into a full-on coughing fit, and even if I drink water and try to breathe through my nose and try to just calm down, it just doesn't help, and I'm constantly coughing. So I have vitamin C drops, and this is just candy that my grandma bought me, but vitamin C drops, Starburst, Lifesavers, any candy like that, I just eat around if I feel a coughing fit coming, because once I start coughing, I am not stopping. So I've learned my lesson, I have this packed, and I eat these as soon as I get off stage to make sure that I do not go into a coughing fit that will literally last for the rest of my rounds. So yeah. The last life hack that I have for you guys is how to make your own ice pack. So this is just a regular dish sponge, and I soaked it in some cold water and put it in the freezer in the plastic bag. And obviously the longer that you have it in the freezer, the colder it'll be. But apparently I read online that when it starts melting, it won't melt as bad as the other ice packs because the sponge will absorb all of the water. So I've had this out of the freezer for a while now, and it still hasn't really melted. There's a little bit of water at the bottom of the bag, but not that much. So if you're looking for an easy way to make a ice pack that doesn't melt very quickly, this would be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that I helped some of you guys find some ways of organization and just some tips for your next time competing. So bye guys.